I thought we were punching the thing. Okay, your chest?
No.
Okay.
You want me to do it, or you're recording?
Okay. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Okay. You got it. You got it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Open. 3 books.
I just crashed.
I did too.
You didn't crash. What happened is it happened to be that time of day where the server has to shut off.
Aaron, I swear to God.
You guys just picked the worst moment to open the chest. That's all.
Aaron, I swear to God. All right, I'm in.
You're in? Okay.
All right. All right. Take two.
Take two. Take two. 3,
All right.
2, 1. Open chest. And there are 3 books.
A note.
Ooh.
I'll take one. Here, I'll take
Mine says
too.
destroy.
All right, I got a logbook and a note. Let's head up top.
Yeah. Okay. Meeting room.
No, like up top, because I don't.
Oh,
want to
up
die
top,
here.
up top.
Okay. So good news is we didn't die.
Yeah.
Bad news is that did something, and we probably have to figure out what the hell it did.
Well, we got 3 books to read.
That is true.
I'm also shivering right now. Oh, hey, look.
I said,
Iron.
yeah, I killed a zombie.
They drop iron?
Rarely, and my sword has looting 3 on it, so makes sense. All right. I think logbook was first, then destroy, then unknown. So here, I'll do mine first.
All right.
All right. Log 1. Meeting objectives. Find the lost jewels. Make bread. Go to town. Destroy the head. Huh. All right. Results. Jewels reported. Stolen. No bread. Town is dark out. The body will follow. Well, they did a shit job there. Log 2. Meeting objectives. Make bread. Pray to the goddess. Destroy the head. Results. No bread. Gathering dough. Prayed, and the body will follow. I'm seeing a theme here. Log 3. Meeting objectives. Beat the heat. Make bread. Check diamonds. Destroy the head. Results. Lemons. Dough is rolling. Diamonds are fine. The body will follow. Meet 4. Log 4. Meeting objectives. Move in day. Results. Moved in. Log 5. Meeting objectives. Destroy the head. Results. Blank. Huh.
So some guys are on mushrooms is what I'm getting.
Okay. So we know down there is probably like a camp or like a doomsday shelter.
From what I remember,
Okay.
Here,
they were making bread. They were checking diamonds. That has to have been like a doomsday bunker.
This book refers to meetings on Wednesday.
Okay.
I feel like that's a secret like message saying, hey, these guys are meeting every Wednesday for their little.
Oh, so that was just like a cult room.
Yeah, exactly.
So either a cult room or a doomsday shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would there be beds?
We make beds and stuff and gear up in places. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
The fact that it was
Destroy?
hidden makes me think more culty.
That's true. I mean, but a bunker would also be hidden, right? Or at least protected.
Protected, yeah.
It had a lectern over it.
I thought of something.
Right.
We both can read the book at the same time if I put in the lectern, I think.
Oh my God! Here, I'll let you go through the logbook so you have footage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, rag time, Darkblade. All right, here, take the book off.
Take the book off?
Take it.
Oh.
Here, I'll take it. There you go. Just go through it.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah.
So, this is a logbook type scenario of.
Right.
Okay.
Of literally like what they were gonna do for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But every time it said destroy the head, it said the body will follow.
See this.
Well, what head? And what does it
Page
mean the
3,
body will follow?
Result lemons, dough is rolling. I feel like this is secret code for something.
Beat the heat. Yeah, that's kind of unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the repeated phrase "destroy the head" as
Yeah.
being sus.
And
Like,
the body will follow.
Yep.
Okay, you can take it.
All right.
Alright. Destroy. Let's see here. If
Alright.
you are reading this, you must destroy this place immediately. Surely, or immediately spelled wrong. Surely, if you do not, Ivan's forces will find it and use its secrets for evil. I know I can trust you. I saw it in a vision. The end crystal. Destroy it. Oh. Destroy the head and the body will follow. Huh? It showed me. I know I can trust you. I saw it in a vision. I would have destroyed it myself, but I was a coward. A cowardly coward. I feared death. Destroy the head and the body will follow. This is the way. No. I know I can trust you. I saw it in a vision. Vision. Sight. Sound. The red-eyed one. He did it. He set the cogs in motion. Spinning, spinning, spinning. They won't. They don't leave me. I know it. I saw it in a vision. Okay, this dude's on something.
Yep, he's on the mushrooms, man.
It's getting dark out again. Alright, last one. A note. Last one says a note. I was outside today. It was raining, so I headed west. Came across an axe. I was cold, so I put it on a coat and looked at my map. West is Sinclair, it said. So I head towards Sinclair.
I think that's the town which we're in. Let me double check the sign.
Is this Sinclair?
There's a little sign over here.
This is Securus, just to save you the time.
Oh, Securus.
Yeah, I was about to say, so like, this is secret. So, okay, hold on. He said, okay, screw off.
I'm gonna go sleep in the bed today.
Please do that. So it said he headed west, which, if I look at the map, is, hold on. Oh, there's so many people here. Did you call Darkblade to come look at us,
I
Aaron?
did not actually. He just picked an opportune moment.
Okay. And so heading west is this way.
Sun rises in the east, sets in the west.
This way.
Yep.
My bad. Yeah, so it's heading towards Little Tuscany, actually.
Oh, cool. All right.
All right. So
So
it says destroy the end crystal.
Yeah. Let's read the third one before we destroy the end crystal.
I did.
Oh no, that is the third one.
That's the last one. Wait. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, so what? Okay, so what do we do? We can do one of three things: investigate where the trap chest leads, investigate what's west in Sinclair, or destroy the crystal.
Do we want to wait for everyone before we destroy the end? The end crystal?
You guys aren't helping.
We're just like flying around like ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that sound effect really just does not help. Okay, so
It might be more like it might be better to let everyone choose whether or not we destroy it, because we're not just us two, you know?
yeah. Although I like to have riches, I do kind of agree. We need to get some more people on this.
Yeah.
Should we at least investigate Sinclair?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just headed west, right? So let's just head this way. Oh wait, let's grab our tools and stuff.
Oh, true.
Oh wait, that's my bow. And I need it. I'm sorry, my bad.
I grabbed the Kintaku bell.
Yeah, I don't care. Everything else is yours.
Oh, really? I have such a messy inventory.
I only put my my tools in there.
All right.
I was really hoping not to die.
All right, I'm going to take another picture of the trap chest, so we can send it to everyone. All right. And
did you send it?
Yeah. Well, it's not sent yet. I'll send it in a little bit.
Um,
I took screenshots.
all right, off to Sinclair.
And to make a long story short, we never found anything. Far off in the future. Now, we moved our little portal. Actually, before we do that, we got a couple things in our house. Up here, we got another little thing from our friend who speaks in red, which is pretty nice. Everything protection 3. But for right now, I'm just going to take these diamonds and store them in her very, very nice chest. Which, in order to get, went a little bit like this. This is what we died for. Good amount of diamonds. And with that, we also have... oh yeah, it's this one. This has what is probably the craziest thing I own. 44, 6, and 56 sponges. Zombie horse spawn egg. And wither skeleton skulls. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm gonna have to show you guys how I got that stuff. Because you can't get zombie horse eggs. These are almost impossible to find, and these take forever to farm. But our server has a couple little special villagers on it. This person out front, I'm going to sleep real fast. So, ignore them for a second, and ignore the command block. Oh, I guess we'll talk to you. They have weird trades, like wither roses for pistons. Like, if you have a, what is it? Wither flower farm, it's kind of worth it. But these two are the ones I did. Buttons, blackstone, which I got from the Nether, and concrete. Black, which was ink sacks, had squids. I found some ink sacks in a chest, so I had plenty enough. So, easy wither skeleton skulls. Then, nether brick walls from the Nether once again. I found a fortress, such that I could make these easily with a, what is it called? Grindstone? No. Sawmill? No. Stone cutter. And potion of swiftness, speed 2, not too hard to get because it's just the sugar cane to sugar to potion making, I think with a redstone to get the zombie horse eggs, which was super easy. And oh yeah, that's a button that does nothing. And this command block, I was told, did nothing as well. And then we had Heidi's horrors. Yes, you. I've been so very scared, so afraid to leave home at nights. He's watching me. Is he not? Oh no, here he comes. Every night I hear the laugh. Every night I hear the screams, pain, sorrow, anger, regret. He feels it. He passes it to us. We feel as he does, we are all lost. Yep. Yeah. She's a weird one, but she's got good traits. As someone moves our nether portal, instead of having to crawl in here, we now have it out here, much easier to get to. And it's enough out of the way so it's not just there. But I've been working lots of packed ice all throughout here. Coming along through our main hallway. This is to Little Tuscany, that's their banner. And we have it enclosed so no magma slimes can get down. And we have this to spawn. And over this way, we finished the circle all half slabbed with blocks underneath to make it safe. All ghast proof because of the blocks used. Dark is excited for this, yes. And I have my little farming station for all the major blocks used to make the hallways. But over here is where I've started putting more ice down. Just because paths are nice for people. What? I've just been coming through every once in a while, killing some magma slimes, and placing ice. Oh! Oh my gosh. And every once in a while, you know, finding one of those bad boys. This is what I get for, doing my best. Because pathways can be so large that it just, you need to farm out a big area. Like, let me grab these. How much do I have at this point? I have a decent amount of ancient debris. Not much. I don't think I have enough for, like, armor and stuff. But let's see how much we have. I think... Okay, so this is our third. I think you need 4 of them to make the ingot. So only one more left. This library has all of the knowledge of the books in the world. Let me see if it's... Nope, it's not open. So there is a secret. There are books, but secret, not too complicated. I think you put it in here. So that was Dark. He is our little admin. Last time I came here, I was doing this, and he popped up, and and yeah, I don't know. He'll fix it real fast. I guess I'll go read a book while we're waiting. The region of Isola is a large desert peninsula jutting out from South Badiri. Often overlooked by the larger region in Illa's early years, Isola was able to establish itself as a separate territory. Badiri's attempt to reclaim the land during the Badiri-Isola War centuries ago, there's the redstone, the discrimination of Bitor by Isola's defensive wall of turrets along its western coast. As Vidiri forces were ultimately unable to enter Isola, they fortified the region to its natives. Left without a higher power, Isola found itself in a state of lawless disorder. This Esteban family cartel soon rose to power from the town's Passions Primo, its corruption sweeping through the region. Isola's capital is Passions Primo, the home of Esteban cartel. Its twin city, Passions Puerto, is Illa's top foreign trading port, lying on Isola's northeastern coast. It's heavily fortified, influenced by Esteban cartel, being responsible for the export of the Illagers' Totems of Undying during the Villager-Illager War. Isola is also home to the town of Malone, known for its odd farming methods and remnants of turrets used in the Videri-Isola War. Malone also has the ruins of an older town accompanying those of the turrets, with secrets lying beneath the surface. Dun, dun, dun. So, Malone. Let's find Malone later. In the present day, the Esteban cartel holds power over the Isola region, slowly and subtly spreading to the other regions of Illa. They have recently taken to excavating the turret remnants. Perhaps they are after something in particular. Okay, here's the redstone that didn't activate the other time. And down below, we have some more books. I'm going to run up here first and see if there is another book that I have not read yet. Like this one, Captain's Log. Oh no, this is, we read this one the other day. I think these are all empty. Yeah, these are empty ones. But they show that we have more knowledge to discover. It's this one. The Lost City. Long ago, when the oceans covered the land of Isola, the begins of before resided in underwater cities of sand and stone. Then the tides rolled back, the land went dry, the beings of before vanished from the watcher's eye. Interesting. And I don't see any over there. See one to our left. Oh, this is the one we found in the, what is it? Bastion or something like that. It can go. Seeing everyone online. How many people are online right now? A good few of us. That one was an interesting one. Actually, let's go ahead and read through it. I'm not sure if I've shown that on camera. Oh God, please put that back. Okay. So they're warriors, proud 19 Empire. That is, what is it? The Wither Skeletons. And the swines being the piglins that are in the Nether. And Darkhem is the region of which they lived in before moving to the Nether because they were banished to the Nether because the Wither Skeleton Knighton Empire forced them there. I think this is like the second book that you're supposed to find. During their lifetime, scientist dude developed stuff and wither beasts off of his planet. Wither, I think. Yeah, just the wither. And the important part in this book is that after fighting, they were able to create scientific advances that allowed them to maybe it's not this one. Scientific advances that allow them to breathe in the overworld. This one that says that? Exile the Warriors. Yeah, this is that one. So this one also found in the Nether. These are the only two books that are found in the Nether, according to our GMs almost. DMs. Game makers, dungeon masters, D&D terms. I was born into exile, raised in fear. The piglins were a simple hunter-gatherer species from the world of Darkhem, until the shadow demons, the Nightians, decided that coexisting with us was impossible. They attacked my people time and time again, and we managed to put up a fight. Unfortunately, they were always one step ahead of us. They used cannons, wither beasts, and equipment forged from the strongest material we know of, netherite. We piglins enjoyed using gold as currency and equipment. It was not of our world, and was not... it was not of our world, and was not dominated by the Nitians. Of course, they wanted that too. The Nitians' greed and lust for power destroyed my people's way of life. My ancestors were either killed or banished to the Nether. This is the only world we are welcome in. On Darkrim, the natives kill us. On Iberon, the environment kills us, despite the overworld's atmosphere turning my people into walking corpses. I hear that a fellow piglin named Arius has developed a way for us to survive. This is the stuff I was talking about before. Had wherever been Brutus established some sort of saber. Oh, so Brutus, another piglin guy, is in the overworld and living their best life. Somewhere in Illa. As for the rest of us, we are restricted to the remnants of our fortresses from the last war. In the Nether fortresses. Not Nether, bastions. Some of us going hunting out for hoglins in the Crimson Forests. I guess it reminds me of home. That book by the Tattered Piglin Refugee is my favorite book so far. And may or may not have been one of the books I found. But as we proceed, let's see if Dark did his thing. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Well. Oh! Oh, is it supposed to open only when you put it back in? Maybe. Here is the secret area. Is there anything over here? No. Okay. Here we go. The Battle for Malone. The Battle for Malone. 1240. Many battles were fought during the Vidiri Isola War, but perhaps none more memorable than the Battle for Malone. This battle would later prove instrumental to the success of Isola against the Vidiri Empire, boosting troop morale tenfold, and proving the true power of Isola's land-based trenches and turrets over the once impressive Vidiri navy. The battle began on the brisk morning of 11/11/40. As the night and morning guards were switching places, a shadow of a ship emerged from the distance. Seconds later, teensy cannons could be heard, and by 8:06 a.m., the battle began. The Isola AS turrets and troops held ground for 3 days before a ship managed to dock and began unloading large amounts of enemy forces. The Isolans were pushed far back into their own trenches. However, the Isolans provided little give and continued to set their mortars aimed at incoming ships to keep few docking as possible. Dear gosh. Words. It would be hard to say that in this moment the troops did not experience some form of hopelessness, as it seemed wave after wave of enemy forces would continue to pile into the trenches. Perhaps the only saving grace came at the estimations of General William West, who had figured such an attack was likely the result of the entire Isola Navy converging on one location. Realizing this, he then ordered all of his border troops along with West and converge on Malone. This decision was met with a great deal of backlash, particularly from one General Calvin Cross, whom uh, West delivered the famous line, "How can I hold the line here when the line is clearly over there?" However, if it weren't for West's quick thinking and unrelenting attitude, the war likely would have been lost that very day. Thanks to the West, the entire defensive force of Isola converged on Malone, and with hours, the battle was won, leaving Vidiri's once mighty navy crippled, and the hearts of Isolans everywhere filled with pride. So, big war. Oh, look. I can't read what that said. Oh, Malone book. Interesting. This is more from from a different perspective. Isola has been able to enjoy freedom and security unlike anywhere else in the Illa United Pact. However, due to fighting much of Bator, a region once claimed by Isola, then by Vidiri, has become rather desolate. There is a mutual understanding that this battleground, the image is shown here, will never again be occupied by forces of either side, so long as the memory of the fallen rings in the righteous hearts of Testificate and Anti-Testificate alike. Interesting. So this is kind of showing the history of... Excuse me. Of all the stuff that has happened in this region. In crystals, their various uses. Open to excerpt. But by far the most interesting thing about the in-crystal generators is their ability to peer into the other realms. This effect, known as cross effect, before it was understood, began stifling the battles of generations. During the Age War, when these things were put into mass production, the side effects became widespread among operators, going so far as to cause them to begin dying from shock and fear of what was once thought to be hallucinations. However, soon after the Vidiri-Isola War began, the illagers of Isola's Science, Weaponization, and Regulation Division, Psi-Wars for short, began studying these apparitions and recording their reports. They began to find that the visions people were experiencing were consistent with locations, describing images of lengthy figures, large, strange trees, and even dragons. Sounds like the end to me. While much since then have been found within the realm, these mysterious entities have not been solved for. Perhaps the greatest of those unsolved is the legend of... End excerpt. Dear gosh, zombie, you are so noisy. Where are you? Are you all the way down there? I'll take that as a yeah. Now, I'm not sure if there are any more. We have this here. Okay. The regions of Illa. Illa. Okay. I'm not going to read through this 12-page book, dear God. Vitor. Okay. Plains. Isola. North of Vidiri. I think we have a map of this. I'm going to try and show that. South Vidiri. Silva. Viburnum. Okay. I have not heard that one said yet. Ignis. That one's definitely a hot place. Yeah, blazing and desolate landscape. Ignis being fire related. I think it's Latin. Vitula. Mushroom fields. Here we go. Our hometown. I love the mushroom islands and stuff. Wait. It is devoid of sentient life. We take that offensively. Tesca? Ooh. Those who journey there never seem to return home. Interesting. That might be an interesting area to see a lot of documents. Like this place. I guess, but bigger. Manassas, and this is the last one. Constantly avoided by travelers in the present day. Home to Ivan the Illusioner and his personal legion of elite illager soldiers. Ooh. That is endgame. I am interested to see what happens at that point. This ravine, dear gosh. So many books. Vlad. Cursed immortality. For centuries, the illagers were a reclusive yet highly advanced species dwelling in the southern regions of Illa. They mastered technology, architecture, and above all, magic. While most illagers found the balance between light and dark magic, one such individual became far too engrossed in the seemingly limitless possibilities associated with dark magic. This man went by the name Vladimir. I think I didn't pronounce that I right there. Like Vlad the Impaler. Although still living in the present day, Vlad is a man as old as the Seven Flames. He lived a life discontent, feeling much too confined by the limitations of reality. He sought to unlock the secrets of magic, light and dark, in order to unveil the meaning of his existence. Although he learned the art of enchanting with light magic and mastered the ability to summon demons using dark magic, Vlad hungered for more power. He craved more abilities to add to his skill set. Thus he began his descent into darkness. Vlad studied dark magic for decades. As his age increased, so did his desperation for answers. Vlad had deemed his lifespan too short and sought to extend it as much as possible. In his advancing age, he eventually learned how to not only prolong his own life, but to cheat death entirely. By concentrating an intense amount of dark magic into what his ancestors referred to as spirit totems, Vlad created a device that would ultimately spare the user from a lethal blow. The totems were once thought to contain the spirits of the deceased. Now they protected the living from death. However, as each totem could only hold one soul, these new ones could only save the user once. Afterwards, the spirit within the totem was destroyed. While Vlad was indeed power-hungry, he was far from selfish. He wished to mass-produce his new totems of undying in order to grant all illagers the opportunity to achieve eternal life. While many illagers viewed Vlad as a corrupt figure, the evokers were allowed to utilize Vlad's totems for defensive purposes. Vlad himself, however, viewed his fellow illagers as ungrateful of his life's work. He would soon exile himself to the forest of Viburnum, taking a handful of eager students with him to perfect his methods of spending his lifespan, as well as passing on his knowledge to others. Neither Vlad nor his students were seen for over a century. Legend has it that his 8 pupils created their own variants of the totems, each with varying abilities. Vlad would soon return to the public eye in years leading up to the Villager-Illager War. In response to the humans slaughtering his people with the support of the villagers, Vlad sought to assemble an Illager army to reclaim their treasures, and while he managed to gain a decent amount of support, it was not enough to sustain the empire he desired. Luckily for Vlad, he struck a deal with a mysterious trickster named Ivan. Though Ivan was hardly an influential figure, he was a master of manipulation. Ivan managed to rally the Illagers to Vlad's cause in exchange for the newly appointed general's aid in obtaining some obscure information. What exactly Ivan has been securing for his unknown, searching for is unknown. However, Vlad has been leading a successful campaign in Illa with the goal of reuniting the divergent land under his rule in an effort to exterminate those who wronged his people while simultaneously preserving their lives in what he hopes to become his eternal empire. That was another good book. I liked that book. That was a good book. Enchanting room. Oh, cool. May I enchant a carrot, please? Nope. Darn. Alright. There's that area. I'm going to check to see if there is anything else over here. If I fall, I'll come back up that way. Alright. Hit. Oh, okay. Do. You know what red torches mean? This feels like a trap chest. Darkness. So, I see you finally found it. Sorry about the mess. You know how annoying people can be. I really did want to avoid destroying the place. So, you can blame the Killagers for that. I really didn't even expect to meet resistance, let alone a small force of assassins. Oh well, I got what I needed, and I suppose that's what matters, right? Anything with two A's. Alright. Okay. Dark. There was perhaps something in there at some point in the past. Alright. I don't feel like going down any further. Oh, this bridge might have been like, oh, you explosion, blah blah blah. We destroyed the bridge. And to wrap up this video, I had a little piece of mail that I wanted to show you guys. I've read through it already, but what it mainly talks about is that there's an event coming up to defend this town from the Illagers. And there's rules that you can read and pause, and I'll let you do that. Oh. I'll put this in here. Hello, Santa. To whoever this may concern, to whomever this may concern. These off. Oh. 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 Just leave the boat there for Ooh. Ooh. This is a lot of stuff. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Inside. Okay. To whomever this may concern, this is General Vlad of the Illager Coalition. I was informed yesterday of a large defenses going into place at Vinctum in preparation for our attack. Wow, I must admit concerns me. I was told that we had a man on the inside, someone who we could trust to weaken the one's defenses. Understand that neither I nor my co-conspirators know who you are, stranger, but if Ivan's words are true, you are perhaps our best hope at seizing victory. Entrusted to you are 6 teleporters, which will allow our troops to access the town from the inside. Hide these well and help us seize this victory. And I'm sure I can convince Ivan to leave you something nice. If you do not complete this task, I will assume you are no better than humans you roll in filth with. Oof. So, do this task and prove me wrong, Vlad. Hello there, sir. Alright, that's one thing. We also got a lovely chest. And we had the attack up here book. That's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. It was a very packed episode. Oh my gosh. In the next few episodes, we'll show the preparation for the big fight and then the fight itself. Because things happen. They really happen. Alright. Bye-bye.